Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can access Binance.us, the US version of Binance.com, from anywhere in the world using a VPN. Now, just as a heads up, in order to have an account with Binance US, you need to pass at least the basic verification, and that's basically going to mean that you're going to need to have United States citizenship. You're going to have a social security number and a current address in the US. You're going to have to pass the basic verification. So this guide is for the people who have the required documentation and are able to set up an account with Binance US. But the thing is that now you're not in a country, or you're not even in a state where Binance US is available. Right here, you could find on the website a list of supported states and regions. So a lot of the states are supported, but there are going to be areas where Binance US is not available. So if you're in one of these states, or if you're in a different country other than the United States, then this method is going to be for you in order to be able to retain access and get into your Binance account. And the way we're going to do this is by using a VPN. Now, a VPN, it stands for Virtual Private Network, is going to change your location and make it seem as if you're in the US. On top of that, it's also going to keep all of your personal information and your data secure. And the three VPNs that I'm going to be showing you in this video, ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark, have all been tested by independent outside companies and verified that they really do not keep any personal information local. So that means that the government, your internet service provider, and even the VPN themselves won't know what you're doing online. So these are the top VPNs on the market, in my opinion. I've tested out a lot of them, and if at any point you want to find out more about them, there will be more useful information and links in the description below. So that's the reason that I'm recommending specifically these three, and this one here, ExpressVPN, happens to be my personal favorite, right? All we're going to do in order to make it seem as if we're in the US is go over to this location bar, click on it, and we're going to have all of our countries and locations. ExpressVPN has 100 different countries, and across those 100 different countries, you have 3,000 servers that you can connect to. So we're going to go over to the United States, and then we're going to go to this arrow here. And here we're going to get more options within the US itself. So we're going to pick one of these supported regions. We're just going to go with New Jersey. And once we click on that, we're automatically going to start connecting up. If we didn't, we would just click on this connection button and we would be connected. And that's all there is to it. Now I'm connected up to a server in New Jersey. Now when I would go back to Binance US, it'll think that I'm in New York, and it's going to allow me to access my account. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. You just have to use the VPN to make it seem as if you're in the US. You can do this from any state or any country, and now the website will think that you're in the location that you connected to in the VPN. Now you might be wondering, is this safe? Is this a legal method? So I went through the Binance US terms of use, and I couldn't find anything that explicitly says that you can't use a VPN. Unlike Binance.com, the international version of Binance, the Binance US website does not explicitly state VPNs as being against their terms of use. However, after covering the relationship between different VPNs and cryptocurrency exchanges for a while now, I know that these websites and these companies do not generally like people using a VPN. So that's why it's extremely important that if you're going to be doing this, you should be using a really good VPN, one that hides the fact that it is a VPN, is always keeping up to date with new servers and the latest technology. And that's part of the reason why I've chosen these three over here: ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. All three of these have that ability to hide the fact that you're even using a VPN. With ExpressVPN, it's built in. It automatically happens that they will work to hide the fact that you're using a VPN from any website you visit. With NordVPN, you just need to go to specialty servers over here and use obfuscated servers. Although I have found that P2P servers, which are really meant to be optimized for torrenting, they do serve as a good alternative for this, also hiding the fact that you're using a VPN. And with Surfshark, it's a little more complicated. You need to go into the settings, go into VPN settings over here, go to protocol, and make sure that you've selected the Open VPN protocol. Only if you have this option selected over here will the VPN start hiding the fact that you're using a VPN. It's something called obfuscation. And this feature and the fact that all three of these have it is part of the reason that I'm recommending them over here. On top of the fact that they all have an audited no logs policy, ensuring that they don't keep any personal information local on their own servers, and the fact that they will allow you to pretty much do anything you want from a VPN. You can use them for streaming, unlike a lot of free VPNs. You can use them for gaming, and just all around, after testing a lot of different VPNs, I found these to be the top 3. Now you might be wondering what's the difference between them, which one is best for you. So my personal favorite is ExpressVPN. It's just really simple and easy to use. It does have the basic features of a VPN like a kill switch and split tunneling. If you want to find out more about all these terms, I will be sure to leave full in-depth reviews for all these VPNs in the description below, where we're going to go into detail into all of these things and explain them, so you can check that out. That'll be in the description. But ExpressVPN does come with the basic features, but a lot of what's happening is behind the scenes. A lot of the optimization and the compatibility, the security that ExpressVPN offers is all going on within the VPN. You don't need to click on any settings, and that just makes it really simple and intuitive and easy to use. It's very fast and it's very stable, and that's why it's my personal favorite. I like having a VPN that I can just set it and forget it. But if that's not your style, you want something where you have more control, then I would definitely recommend NordVPN. You have a lot of different features with this one over here. Like I showed you with the specialty servers, you have obfuscated servers, P2P, right? You have double VPN connecting you up to 2 different servers before getting you over to the internet. So that gives you an added layer of protection. You have some nice add-ons like threat protection, which gives you an anti-malware, browser protection, and an ad and tracker blocker. You also have file transfer, so you have an option to securely send files between different devices. You have a few other things also over here. Dark web monitor, which monitors any data leaks that might be happening on the dark web. So you do get a lot of different features with NordVPN. Again, there'll be a full in-depth review in the description for Nord. There's a lot to this specific VPN, but this is going to be for somebody who wants more control and more options in the application itself. And lastly, there's Surfshark. So this is the best budget VPN. It's the cheapest of these 3. The premium plan for Surfshark is going to be cheaper than the basic plan of a lot of other VPNs. And at the same time, you're going to get a lot of really high-end features that you don't normally find in a VPN at this price. On the other hand, I have found that it is just not as stable in terms of my connection. Personally, this was my experience. I found that my connection happens to just drop out more with Surfshark than with NordVPN or Express. And also, like I showed you, if you want to be able to get that feature that hides the fact that it's using VPN, then you have to use the OpenVPN protocol. And if you don't know, a protocol is basically like a messenger between the VPN and the internet. So how fast that protocol is and how fast that messenger is, that really affects your internet speed. And the best one for Surfshark is going to be, if we go into the VPN settings here, I'll just show you, you go to the protocol, you click on it. It's going to be this one here, the WireGuard protocol. This is the newest and fastest protocol, and the one that I would generally recommend with Surfshark. But in order to have that feature, it's called obfuscation, which hides the fact that you're even using a VPN. You have to be using the OpenVPN protocol, which is an older protocol and is not as fast as WireGuard. So for me, I like to have an internet connection that's as fast as possible, and having to switch from WireGuard to OpenVPN is a bit of a downside when it comes to Surfshark. So if you have a little bit of extra money, then I would definitely recommend moving up to either NordVPN or Express. But if you are tight for cash, when it comes to budget VPNs, Surfshark is, in my opinion, still the best out there. Now, if you want to find out more about any of these VPNs, or you want to get a discount that will save you some extra money if you want to try any of them out, you'll find all of that in the description below. That's all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.